Namaste. We will talk about one of the six principles of Shadyantra. The fifth principle is called Moksha Shanti Samarpan or peace. The board's division into various zones. The first zone is called Nagalok, the second is called Sandhilok or Truth Zone, the third is called Yuddhkshetra or War Zone, and the fourth one is called Durgakshetra or Castle Zone. The peace processes are of two types. First is temporary or partial truce, and the second is the complete truce. The partial truce can be implemented only by minister or general. When partial truce is declared, then army can move forward only up to the last control area, but army can always go back. If minister or general from both sides offer the partial truce, then the war would not end. Complete truce, it can be implemented only by the king. When partial truce is declared by one side, but another side offers the complete truce, then both armies can move forward only up to their respective last control areas. An army can always go back, but war will continue. If kings from both sides offer the complete truce, then also the war would end. Remember, these truce agreements can be implemented only and only when the war is declared. War can be declared by any one of the following below reasons or conditions. First reason to declare war is when any actor gets harmed or captured, irrespective of any side. The second factor to declare the war is if any of the temporary border or walls are broken, for example, common war border or castle border. We will now discuss these two reasons when the war is declared with examples. The first reason or factor when the war gets started is when any side gets harmed or captured. In this image, you can see that black side had 4 spies, but now the opponent has captured one of the spies and only 3 spies are remaining. Another factor which starts the war is when any of the temporary walls or borders are broken. For example, common war border or castle border gets broken. You can see in this example image, the black general has broken the wall territory border because black general has intruded into opponent's war territory and the common war territory border has been broken. Let's discuss some of the examples of partial truce agreement. These examples would be based on movements of actors in Dashpad board. In this first example, in this graphic, you will see black side has offered the partial truce by Senapati. Senapati has entered into truce zone. The blue circle Senapati can be seen in truce zone. Hence, black side army cannot cross the line of control as per the partial truce. The maximum area covered by king or minister or general is marked by line of control. In this example, black army can move from row 9 till row 6 only, but cannot go forward 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, etc. because row 6 is the last line of control. Black army can always move back from any row till row 9, that is 6, 7, 8, 9. In this example, war will still continue. This is the second example of partial truce and complete truce. Black side has offered the partial truce and complete truce both by entering into the truce zone. You can see marked in blue circle and general marked in blue circle, both are in truce zone. Herein, black side army cannot cross the line of control as per the partial truce or the complete truce. The maximum area covered by the king or minister or general is marked by the line of control. In this example, the black army can move from row 9 till row 3 because king controls the maximum line of area. Moreover, black army can also go back from row number 3 to row number 9. Since the opponent king has not accepted the complete truce, hence in this example war will still continue. This is the third example of partial truce and complete truce both. This is similar to the second example. The only difference is that the general exceeds the line of control. King is at the back of the general in truce zone. Hence, general controls more area than king. The black army cannot go beyond line of control of army general. That is, cannot go beyond second row. Black army can always move from row number 2 to backwards, that is till row number 9. In this example, war will still continue. This is the fourth example where black side has offered the partial truce by Senapati entering into the truce zone, but king has controlled the greater area. You will see the figure, the image, wherein king is in the war zone, but army general is in the truce zone. So the green circled king controls the most of the area. Hence, in this example, black army can move from row 9 till row 3 or can go back from any row till row 9. In this example, war will still continue. This is the fifth example of partial truce agreement. In this image, you can see black side has offered the partial truce by minister entering into the truce zone, but general has controlled the greater area. Black side army cannot cross the line of control as per the partial truce, and the maximum covered area by king or minister or general is marked by a line of control. In this example, where general is marked with the green circle, controls the maximum area. Hence, black army can move from row 9 till row 3 or can go back from any row till row 9. In this example, war will still continue. We discussed some examples of partial truce agreements in last part. Now we will discuss in detail about the final truce agreement with some examples as well. This is the first example of final truce agreement. You can see the black king has offered the complete truce by offering the truce in its own castle. White king has not accepted the truce that this war will continue, and in another blue circle you will see black general at fourth row. So the maximum area covered by the king or minister or general is marked by line of control. Hence, in this example, black army can move from row 9 to row 4 or can go back from any row till row 9. This is the second example and the best example where both the sides have agreed to the final truce agreement. You can see black side has offered the complete truce by king offering the truce in its own castle. Similarly, white opponent king also has accepted the truce in its own castle. In this example, war gets ended because both king agreed on the final truce agreement. This is the third example of final truce agreement. This is also the best example where both kings have agreed to the complete truce. You can see in this picture, black king has offered the truce in its castle. Similarly, the white opponent king has accepted the truce in its war zone. This is the fourth example where one side has offered the complete truce, but other side has not accepted it. You can see that white side has offered the complete truce by its king entering into the truce zone, but the black side has not accepted the truce. Hence, in this example, the war will still continue. The white king is in the truce zone, which is also capturing the maximum area. Hence, the line of control is the third line. The white side cannot go beyond third line. This is the fifth example of final truth agreement. You will see black-sided king has offered the complete truth in its own castle. Similarly, white opponent king has also accepted the truth by entering into the truth zone. Hence, both the kings have agreed to end the war and the war gets ended. This is the sixth example of final truth agreement. Herein, the black-sided king has offered the complete truth by entering into the truth zone, and the white king also has accepted truth by entering into the same truth zone. And the end is that the war gets ended. In some circumstances, one side has no option but to surrender, and it is not dependent on other side's action. So let's discuss about the surrender of king. Complete surrender can be declared only by any specific king, and that too in a true zone only. You can see the image. Black-sided king has surrendered in true zone, and white king is doing nothing. That means the black-sided king has surrendered. In this example, war is ended in the favor of white king. Thank you for watching this video about truce and surrender options. Namaste.